Hey, welcome back to the channel. I want you to go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like this video, man. Young Thug, Gunna, they in trouble, man. They in trouble. They just played their whole diss songs on the judges and the cops. Like, you know how people be saying F the DA, F the prosecutors and that? Well, they actually just brought in Young Thug and Gunna into court, right, in Georgia. And in front of the judge, you know what they did? They played the music that has disses to judges to show them they strategically did this to basically destroy any hope left in their little bodies. Like, basically, they're like, look, once the judge and the DA and all of them, they hear this saying with Young Thug and Gunna showing how much they hate the justice system, then that same justice system that is trying them right now in front of the stand of their peers, and they're playing it saying F all of that. So what do you think they're going to do to him? They're going to F him with the sentencing. They're going to basically drop in the heftiest fine, the heftiest sentence to make an example out of him, that you can't just say F the judge and F the prosecutors and F this person and the bailiff and even the little lady that does the typewriting. You can't say that, then get in trouble and plea for your innocence in the same court that you saying F to. So it's a revolving door, and y'all got to open your eyes and realize that a lot of the things that people say, they really being very hypocritical. How could you believe to F the judge, but then you're crying and pleading to the judge? On the other hand, these people are making big mistakes, man. They say what they want to say at one time, and then they think that everything, like everybody gonna forget what they said, and everything is all going to be peachy and unicorns and rainbow. No, they didn't forget what Young Thug said. The judge didn't forget what Young Thug said about him. He should have never opened his mouth and spoke about them people. He should have never spoke about those type of people, because you gotta realize that the day you're gonna end up facing the people that you talk down on, and they're going to say, you know, say that to my face now. So this judge is basically going to pretty much, that it's over with for Young Thug for sure. And Gunna got wrapped in it too. Both of them. So it's over with for them. They can't leave. They're not getting no bail. They're not getting bond. They have to wait in the cell, in the cold cell, with their mug, scraping it against the bars, trying to get the beef jerky in their commissary. And they went from eating lobster Ruth Chris and having filet mignon to now they get beef jerky with a spread. So think about this. Anybody who wants to go down the same path, right? If you want to be in the streets, all that rah-rah stuff, instead of getting money, instead of learning about some shit, trying to actually do something, you go down this path, and what you're going to end up in is eating the beef jerky with the spread, when if you would have did things the right way and played your cards the right way, you could be eating the lobster with the filet mignon, or maybe even you would know how to fish and know how to feed your whole family forever. So that's the point. You don't want to end up in a place where all you're getting is ramen noodle spread, and that's about it. And you have to live in the same room that the people take a dump in. That's why Young Thug was mad about his living conditions, is because he has the bunk where it's right next to the toilet, and the place he lays his head is right next to where the people will put the bottom for the toilet. So, and the flushing doesn't work that good. So it was basically just in his face the whole time, and that's why he complained. But you got to realize that this isn't a vacation. He must have thought he was going on vacation or something. This isn't a trip. This isn't a show. It's not a hotel of the city you're doing your shows in. This is real life behind bars. So he can't just come out and act like everything is not up to par like he expected it to be in his mansion. No, this is not your mansion no more. This is somebody else's house, and these are how the rules are. You basically become a pet at that point. You don't get a say. You know, some people's pets have more options and freedom than Young Thug and Gunna right now. And you got to realize that that's not cool. That's not a cool thing to be proud of. That's not a cool thing that you should have a goal of, is to end up in that situation. So, you know, going forward, everybody got to learn from this. And y'all got to realize to not be rapping about judges and lawyers and stuff. Leave them people alone. So at some point, you're going to have to end up working with them. So don't already burn the bridge of the people that you're going to need. Leave them out of it. Go and talk about your ops. What happened to that? Now their ops are the people that they go run to. So they already basically talking down on the people that they're going to run to. So once they run to them people and they hear, wait, you've been talking down on me like this, man. Why should I even help you? That's the kind of answers they're going to get. That's the kind of responses they're going to get. So y'all got to realize that Young Thug and Gunna didn't do the right move. Like, they were being dumb with the way, being reckless, like saying anything on the track. They were saying so much incriminating stuff on the track. They snitched on themselves to a point of no return where they had the feds felt like we have to do the RICO. They thought that they were snitching on themselves so much in the music that they actually wanted a RICO. They're like, well, they're saying so much in these songs that we actually think that they might want a RICO to save them from some sort of hostage situation. You know, and a lot of people will they be with somebody or something and they look at you weird. It's like a sign for help that they might actually be captured by that person and being held against their will, but that person is just letting them walk through, you know, the store right at that moment. That's kind of like what the situation felt like with the feds and Young Thug. They had said so much stuff in the songs that it's almost as if they were asking for a RICO to help get him out of some other situation or something like that. They were like feds, listen, boom, like come get us, we need help. Like, I don't know what's going on, but they almost wanted a RICO. It's crazy. Like, I never seen nobody rap and say so many incriminating things in their songs or whatever, and basically asking to get locked up. So that's what's going on, man. Y'all got to subscribe to the channel so you could tune in for more. We going to update you on this whole situation. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it if it's your first time on this channel. Subscribe to that channel, man.